You are an avocado and chocolate pudding with caramel sauce. I know it's a unique combination, friends, but it actually tastes pretty nice. I'm going to tell you something. There is a way to ruin yourself that involves learning, and it's called Reddit. Reddit, land of the soy. The worst way to ruin yourself is to go onto Reddit for your education. Reddit is good for community games, random cultural stuff, random like just obscure fan things. You know, like, oh, okay, I don't know, bubblegum and I like shoes. Go to like people, other communities and interests. When it comes to finance, investing, and crypto, be careful because they are the crowd. When you listen to the crowd, it's already baked in. Very important. Circle jerking soy boys are on Reddit. They sit on non-squeaky chairs and they constantly land you into consensus trades. That's just the way it goes. As people believe in something, it gets priced in. When they don't believe in it, it gets priced down. And then it gets priced in again. But guess what? You are hearing about them at the tops. You are selling at the bottoms. You're hearing about the tops again. You can't live this life if you're going to make it in this game. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Go speak to one, buy bonds, see how that works out, okay? Crypto requires balls of steel. Warren Buffett, many other investors say, you know, you don't actually need to be that smart. You just need to wake up every day, absorb information, and say, well, I'm still holding. I'm still sticking to my guns. It's tough. But of course, when we say that, people will then bring out the charts that go down only, and they go, well, see, you're making a mistake here. So I understand it's a game. It's a very tough game. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just telling you, but this is what you need. Or if you don't have balls of steel, you need a lot of sleeping pills. What does this mean? It means fast forward time. Fast forward time. Another way to say it is we're playing monthly candles. All right. We're playing monthly candles. We're playing like 3-month candles. This is a monthly chart. We're just saying, hey, what do the next 24 monthly candles look like? What do they look like? Where do we go? That's it. I think we're higher than here. You know, you don't need to know exactly how high. You'll never know that. All you got to know is the direction, because we're rolling dice here. You don't know. Are you going to roll a 6 or a 5 or a 4? You know, at least it's not a 1. But you have no idea. That's the principle you got to live by if you're going to make it in this game. I would like to remind you too, Reddit was consulted by me. I went onto Reddit, friends, at the bottom of HEX. I did not know how to use Uniswap. I didn't know how to use anything. Nothing idea about DEXs. Nothing. I barely learned what Ethereum was, right? I went on and I asked people. I said, hey, this is HEX coin. I want to buy it. I think there might be something. I have no idea, friends. We had no idea. We're new. I was new like you. And I asked some dudes and I said, hey, can a coin go below 1 Satoshi? That's because that's the innocent questions I asked, right? And they go, oh, it definitely can. Stay away from that HEX. Whoa, this thing's a big scam, dude. It was literally at the low here. All right, it was the low. 10,000x from that moment. 10,000x, $100 into $1 million. That's what you would have got. All right. So Reddit, the good soy drinkers at Reddit. That's what you get, man. Consensus. They saw the coins, the candles going down. That's it. Now, here's the thing. You can't really fault anyone for these because, man, it looked like a scam. It's a Ponzi. There's a dude in a top hat. He took all your money. He ran. He raised Ethereum. He ran. I know that. I know. But I'm just telling you, there's a better approach to take these things. You say, hey, all right, it looks like a scam. It might be a scam. But there's people around it. And there might be a Bitcoin bull market that comes later on. And maybe this goes up in a bull market. So put lunch money in it. Maybe put some lunch money. You know? Imagine instead of saying, oh, don't buy this trash, dude. Imagine they said, put $20 in. You know? Now you might say, oh man, but you know, $20. By the way, $20. Let's say you got a 5,000x from that. It's still 100K. But you would have learned. you would have learned. That's the thing. You would have learned. See, I didn't participate. And then I saw these green candles come. I saw this move, by the way. See this? Bang. I saw this HEX move come out. And I was like, okay, now I've got to pay attention. I have to pay attention. It did 100x from the low. I'm like, something's going on here. I don't understand. I don't know where to get information. The Twitter's weird. The Telegram is hard to contact. I didn't know how to use any of these. There wasn't this information around, but I paid attention. And that's when I started. I'm like, okay, switch on. We got to figure something out here. You see what's going on here? When you're looking at consensus trade on Reddit, you don't have this. So there are going to be other pieces of the puzzle that we're going to have to solve by participating in them. The only problem is this. There's like 3,000 coins made every week. You can't even put $20 in each. First, you run out of money. And secondly, the gas fees are too high. So we're going to need a different approach. The approach is wait for next year, see if we can get an early read on any applications, and then we'll take it from there. I know, I wish I had a bit better formula, friends, but we can't. And I'll promise you one thing. If you go and ask Reddit for what the narratives are going to be next year, 2024, 2025, they're going to get it wrong. Whatever they're going to say it is, that's why it's called plebit here, right? Whatever they say it is, it's consensus, it's baked in, it's probably not going to be correct. I guarantee you, by the way, every single person is going to be talking about AI. AI, probably wrong. How do I know this? I went and checked Reddit narratives predictions back in 2020, what they thought about 2021, because I didn't know. I thought maybe they knew something, and it was payment solutions, it was Litecoin, it was XRP. I'm not joking. It was everything that didn't work. It was ICOs, different types. It did not have dog coins. It did not have NFTs. It didn't have gaming. Didn't have metaverse. Everything that became a narrative. Didn't have layer 1 chains either. So that's something to think about. Have a look at this funny meme as well. Unfortunately, if you follow consensus, not only do you get this price quote on the TV screen of minus $97,000, but it stays there because you book losses. This is a joke post. Crypto is doing us very well for the past 3 years. Stay comfy. Cute little boy here just on the mattress, sleeping, $20 chair, $20 mattress, $50 chair, huge screen, absolute destruction. This is what happens. This is the game, man. Once you are participating in short-term, changing your mind, got to make 15 decisions an hour, this is what you introduce yourself to, these types of risks. We have to play the long-term game. We get in, and then we say, okay, I'm here for the next 24 green candles or red candles or whatever they are, 24 red and green candles, monthly candles. That's what we're here for. That's why I keep saying December 2025. Maybe we get scammed in 2024. There's a possibility, man. Maybe it's just a letdown. Maybe 2025 sucks all the way until the final 6 months of the year. There's a possible. I don't want them to happen, but we are prepared. And I want to share with you this, okay? This is really interesting because I'm talking to you. I just showed you, right? The game's coming. Like, okay, I'm getting in my portfolio. That's it. What are the next 24 months holding? Look, and if narratives appear, we're going to rotate. Don't worry. There's going to be like little breadcrumb rotations. There's going to be nice partying here and there. Don't worry, friends. It's gonna be all right. But look at these win rates. Please look at these win rates on the right-hand side. Let's actually highlight them for you so you can see. Win rate, 9%, 13, 19, 19. These are the top winners, by the way. Look, he's made 119K, 77K, 50K. These are on-chain traders. This guy had a win rate of 2%. You're like, what? You have a win rate of 2%? He's probably using one of those Telegram trading bots. Maybe it's one of the accounts of some nerd who's able to do that and able to front run people and just, put $20 in all these other launch coins and maybe has good filters. Very, very fascinating to see, isn't it? So that's why, look, if you're dealing with win rates in 50% or lower, which is most of short-term trading, it's around 50 to 60%. You got to have good risk management. Here's the problem. I know for a fact 95% of people do not have good risk management. They don't. They don't know how to do this in this game because it's constantly being thrown at you. You slip up once, it's over. Very tough game. It's much easier, and not just me saying this, statistically, with evidence and the data, or the data, depending if you got your pants on or not. All of the data, all the evidence, everything says if you just got to make a shortened number of decisions. So instead of making like 500 trades, if you just got to make like 1 to 4, your success rate is huge. Huge. And it is. You're like 90-95% win rate. Why? Because you're being boosted by the depreciating fiat currency too. And you got 1% innovation happening every year. It takes time for these to play out. That's why, I loved posting this. These win rates for this on-chain, this guy selling this service, this Oracle here, like the average is 10%, 10 to 20% win rate. There are people who know how to make this work. That's why, of course, they're winning. But you don't see the losers here. You don't see the people who actually get crushed. 5 win, 95 lose. What game do you want to play? And here's the thing, friends. You know the people who are winning, I'll be completely honest with you. If the people who were winning were making like 4.5 million, all right, it's worth trying to be in the top 5%. The problem is they're not. The problem is, of the people who are winning, what they could be doing is working a job, trying to get either a second job, trying to get more hours, ask for a pay rise, selling liquidity, maybe selling a second car, trying to cut down bills and DCA harder. You can just do that, buy in the depression, and you get the return. You got to wait 24 months, yes, but it comes. High probability it comes, higher. Not guaranteed, not financial advice. Go buy bonds. You see, this is the game you're dealing with. You do have this option here. But if you start participating when the green candles are here, you're not going to get your little 30x, Habib. You're going to get like a 3x. You're going to buy a 3x thinking you're going to get a 10 to 20 or 30x, but chances are you're going to be buying the top. On-chain trading is glorified by the few who won in 2023. So throughout this year, there are people who did on-chain trading. I see these people on Twitter, they go, ha ha ha, what bear market? Ha ha ha, what bear market? These people they're going to get absolutely crushed in 2024. They're going to get so freaking wrecked. They don't understand what I'm saying. They're going to get destroyed for it. I'm just going to sit and wait. Don't worry. It's going to happen again. I am telling you stories of what in 2023 this year. I've told you stories about things that have happened from people in 2022 who thought they were better than everyone. All right. And then 2022, people got destroyed from 2021 people who thought they were better than everyone. So the people who think they're like the geniuses of today, don't worry, it's just going to come. They're going to get absolutely destroyed. I don't dance on graves, but I'm just going to point out to you, hey, this person thought they're on top of the world, thought they were like, a G unit. They got wrecked. Okay. The data doesn't lie. 5 win, 95 lose. Don't forget, if you play the long-term game, you win. That's why you like, subscribe, belly button. I appreciate every single one of you, friends. Make sure you shock the algorithm. Catch you in the next one.